All right, it's time for Wallet Wednesday. Now, if you've been waiting for the Federal Reserve to cut rates before you buy or sell a home, you're going to need to wait just a little bit longer.
Yeah, right now, a fixed 30-year mortgage, 7.4%. Brad Houle from Ferguson Wellman Capital Management joining us live this morning to talk through the nuances of today's real estate market. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Emily. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I think it's not realistic for everyone to just say, sit tight, wait it out, wait and see what happens. The people need to move, people need to buy, people need to sell right now. So the real estate market is a hot topic, no different here in the Northwest. Around the country, we're seeing this. What do the current mortgage rates mean for someone who is in the market to buy or sell?
Well, the current mortgage rates are really most impactful to first-time home buyers. Home prices are up about 40% nationwide in the last 3 years, and interest costs have doubled since prior to the pandemic. So for a first-time home buyer, it's far more difficult to buy a home. From the standpoint of a seller, about 80% of homeowners in the U.S. have a fixed-rate mortgage, and on average, they are below 4%. So unless you have to move for a change in life, new job, that type of thing, it's sellers are really wanting to stay in their homes, and as a result, for example, in Portland, there's only about 2 months of inventory of unsold homes.
Wow. So how does this play out on the market for buyers who are looking for these homes? And if sellers are staying put because of these rates, I mean, are we calling this a housing crisis? Because this dynamic doesn't really seem to fit.
It is a housing crisis, Travis, but it's a different kind of housing crisis than we had in 2008, where you had, bad mortgages, home prices declining. This is more of a crisis of affordability and access. And actually, housing has been undersupplied since 2008, since the financial crisis. And right now, it is extremely difficult for first-time home buyers to save up that 20% down payment and then pay far more interest in order to, afford that home.
It's interesting when you compare it to 2008, where we're seeing a smaller supply, but home values have held steady and even throughout the pandemic, increasing in recent years. So what does that have an effect on?
Well, home prices are up about 40% in the last 3 years. And when you layer on that with interest costs, it just becomes prohibitively expensive. In addition, with the changes after the financial crisis, the down payment requirement has gone up considerably. So young people, if they want to buy their first home, have to save 20% down payment. So for a home buyer, particularly like in a West Coast city like Portland, that's a significant amount of money as a young person to have to save up.
Yeah, I mean, it can look impossible at times.
Yeah.
So every time we talk about the housing market and buying and selling homes, I don't remember the last time I heard good news.
Yeah.
It's been. I feel like we're talking about prices going up and demand and on all this. When are we going to get some good news when it comes to the housing market?
Well, the good news is we feel that interest rates have peaked for this cycle. So while we don't see a return to the 3% mortgage, we also don't see mortgage rates going considerably higher from here. And the other thing about home mortgages in the U.S. is they're all refinanceable. And so even if as a home buyer you have to stretch, get a more expensive mortgage than you want to, chances are you're going to have a chance to refinance that down the road.
Yeah.
What would you advise first-time home buyers to do right now if they're sitting here looking at this market thinking, I don't have enough for a conventional mortgage, I'm trying to go up to bat, against larger corporations or people who are selling a home? How do they get their foot in the door?
Well, the rent versus buy equation really favors renting right now. And so as much as people can, continue to rent, save for a down payment, that's a very positive thing to do. In addition, there are pockets of value in real estate in Portland. For example, condominiums in the Pearl District right now, there's about a 9-month supply. So single-family homes are harder to get, but right now condominiums in the Pearl District are actually a pretty good value. So maybe that's a good place to start out, owning a condominium and then moving on to a single family home if that's what they want to do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's interesting.
As a condo owner myself, I can tell you, not having to do a bunch of yard work every weekend is not too bad.
It's pretty good.
So
Right.
There's a silver lining to be had.
Interesting. Well, Brad, really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us here on AM Extra.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And for more financial advice and money management tips, you can check out our previous Wallet Wednesday segments on coin.com. Just click on that AM Extra tab. Brad Houle there with Ferguson Wellman. Appreciate that.
Yeah, some good advice.
Yeah. 7:40 right now, and from cool bikes to hot rods. Up next, we are going.